All right, guys, you see this gas station right here? It's off Columbia and MLK, the Space Age Mart. And let's see if I can show back there. It's owned by towel heads now, and I ain't saying it in a disrespectful way, but the dude that said it and he was being disrespectful, he came up with that name. So that's what the name I call them now. Is I think they're Punjabi, Middle Eastern type people. But that store looked completely different. It's so neat and organized. It was some Asian people, some Chinese or I don't know what they were, but they looked kind of like they were Vietnamese or possibly some other. No, they weren't Vietnamese because Vietnamese have a distinct look and even accent. I don't know what kind of version. They might have been Korean. Yeah, Korean or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But these people, their store, the way they designed it, it is the layout is completely neat. It did not used to look like this. And Daniel Riley was working at here at, all of a sudden at this gas station when I was working at FedEx, which is right across the street from here. But the thing is, that's how I met his ass at this gas station, and he don't work here no more. And the man, when his sister got in an accident, he said the people didn't even say nothing to him that was working here, and he called to talk about him missing some days, and they didn't get back to him, and so he just said fuck it, he ain't coming back to work here no more after that. And he was almost done with his few days left that he had to work here at this gas station that he promised to the dude to work here in the first place. But since they never called him back, he stopped and he never came to work here no more after that for the last few days that he was supposed to work here. Something that I find strange is that Dane Riley said it was racist people that was working here, and I had straight up told the dude with the towel head, those men that wear the turbans wrapped around their head, the Punjabi or something like that, because I used to see them in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, when I used to go to certain stores. They come into the black neighborhoods, and yeah, some of them are racist, but some of them are not. I feel the energy; it feels clean and good. Even if they are racist, I don't know if they racist like that. They just probably don't like the people that come to do crimes, like the ones that steal from their store and stuff, because they out here trying to make an honest living. And somebody filled me in and told me how if some of those same people that actually do care about black people, if they be told that if they try to help black people that they're going to lose their business and stuff like that. So all of them are not racist like that, but they have, because they care about their family, which is understandable. They don't want to lose their business, so they can't be trying to help us niggas out like that. So I talked to the guy. He was very helpful, but I didn't get that kind of service back when the other Asian people was here. They're the ones in it. They had hired some racist people, and I feel like they attracted that type of vibe because that's who they were, in reality. And these people, the cashier dude, he have a what you call it, he has a turban on his head as well, but his energy was polite. Even though when he saw me, he was even kind. He was like, anything else? He was asking me, like, that's good customer service right there to me, if you ask me. Because, like, even if I'm not trying to buy nothing else, like, what if I had forgot? And I noticed there was times in the past where I did forget stuff, and it would have been helpful if somebody asked anything else. He was saying it, he wasn't being rude, and I like the energy in there. See, there's a turban dude right there. He's wearing a turban on his head. These motherfuckers is good, bro. I don't know what the fuck Daniel Riley bitch ass was talking about. Telling him he don't want to work there because they're people racist. This is the first time I'm coming here. I didn't come here ever since he told me that, because I don't support no racist ass shit. And then I came in here. I do know some of the Middle Eastern people be racist, and this lady was happy because I was nice to her and let her go instead of me trying to rush out. She smiled. Like, I like putting a smile on people's face and being polite to them, like to let them know all us niggas out here, we ain't evil as fuck and think that and selfish and think that we gotta come first. But and I remember somebody paid for my food because of that one time. They were at McDonald's. They was like, this motherfucker didn't rush to come into a McDonald's restaurant, try to beat them in there. I saw them coming, so I had to let them go first. They paid for my motherfucking food in downtown Portland over there by the Timber Stadium. That McDonald's over there by the Timber Stadium, that's where they paid for my food at when I had my Honda CRV. God was still blessing. I had still encountered good, decent people. They was like, hell yeah. But you know what? People be saying shit about motherfuckers and they be wrong as hell. Fuck you, Daniel Riley, you piece of shit. Cause you riding and rocking with motherfuckers who's crooked, just like your bitch ass. But you got the nerve to act like just because God got you off drugs, that you somebody. And then you use that story, but behind the scenes you still a crooked motherfucker. And you think God don't see that shit, nigga? That's how your bowels got twisted up, and you had to go have that surgery, because your motherfucker. And then you had the nerve to come and ask me for forgiveness. That just let me know you was doing some shit that was wrong, and that you was out of order for the shit you was doing to me. Because why the fuck after that happened you felt like you needed to come tell me and then ask for my forgiveness for what? Raggedy ass nigga, because you was talking shit with your half breed ass nigga son that hate black women. That's why he married the woman he got. Little did he know that bitch might be his motherfucking demise, because she ain't happy with his ugly ass. I saw it on the picture you showed me of them. She was not smiling in that picture. And the last person, she was looking just like the same lady in another picture where a man was smiling, cheesing real big, and they both were the same nationality. Well, close to it, because they was both Caucasian. But he showed me a picture. It was a dude that wanted a Caucasian dude that wanted to date me, but he tried to tell me the history of him and his girl. She did that same smile, that same little facial expression in the picture, while he was over there cheesing big as hell, thinking he had one big with a woman that he was happy with, but the bitch wasn't happy with his motherfucking ass. And later, long story short, that bitch took him for everything he motherfucking had, and she don't care about the little bit of money that she got to pay for the child support, because she owned the property that him and her that Kyle and his dad used to own, and he had a sandblasting business. Now he got to start from scratch, because the bitch then took over the property by getting with the daddy. And it showed up later on, and it took some years. They was together for 10 years before that shit happened. So that just goes to show you, motherfuckers that don't like your motherfucking ass, they'll put up with your shit for motherfucking years, and finally, when the right opportunity show itself, they gonna get your motherfucking ass. And that's what's happening. I don't know if that's what's happening, but that's what's gonna happen to his motherfucking son, that was talking shit about me, telling him that he need to read the Bible because he was over there helping a black woman like myself out. Bitch, if you ain't motherfucking retarded, I don't know what is. If you your half breed ass kids, if they was getting help from a nigga, I'm pretty sure you would want them to get helped out. But because I'm a nigga and I'm not your child, you telling your daddy that something wrong with him for helping me out, that he ain't like himself. And then all of a sudden his bowels got twisted up in his system, and he had to go have an emergency surgery. And then he come back asking me for forgiveness and telling me about what happened to him, because he know what the fuck happened. He's 65 years old. He ain't too old to get in trouble for no motherfucking shit that he do. He ain't too old to get karma. And the motherfuckers still was going through some shit. He know what the fuck it is. What it do. Ain't nobody motherfucking playing with y'all niggas. And you know what, side note, I'm glad these windows is dark tinted, as black as they are. And look, he got one headlight. That FedEx truck back there got one headlight. I told y'all, game stalking, just like spiritual advisor was saying. His headlight, and it was the driver's side headlight that was on, just like they did to my car. I had went and paid $100 and some to get this motherfucker fixed, because they said they claim at HID systems. I should say it like the British people say it, like HID systems. HID systems went and replaced my headlights, and they said that they couldn't do it individually. They had to do it as a pair. They couldn't do it individually. And then on top of it, the dude told me that they had to quote me the quote that they quoted me, because they had to quote me like that because they had two individuals working on my vehicle versus just one individual working on my vehicle. Look at that. Obviously, I'm not speeding, but I'm going 45 miles per hour. And it says 35 or 40. So maybe that's why the light didn't flash me. But so I just showed you about the gang stalking FedEx trucks. And as you look ahead, there's a FedEx truck up there, but that's not a gang stalking FedEx truck. That's a regular delivery truck. Like I was telling you guys before, the ones that are gang stalking me are actually the ones who are in the FedEx trucks that are smaller, the ones that do the local deliveries. And I was not too long ago riding past where the other FedEx trucks were. And speaking of British, I did find out I was quite a thick percentage, a thick percentage of British Wales in my fucking bloodline. That explains a lot. While sometimes it was so natural, it was quite natural for me to do different accents. See, that's just a regular FedEx truck, but the other one that was gang stalking, they only went quite a little bit away from the actual FedEx location where they load the vehicles for the FedEx trucks, and they had one headlight. That's how I know they were gang stalking at that time. I'm so glad I was able to capture that on video. But yes, these motherfuckers is crazy, y'all. They be playing too much out here in these streets. Them people over there at that gas station is not racist like that, which I was saying. And even if they are, they provide better customer service than the Asians who was there, who was mean as fuck. And I know about them, some of them Asians, what y'all do because of the shit I had worked with them in the past. I know what y'all motherfuckers be doing. Yeah, y'all be smart and doing computer science, and you might want to use that as a flex that like black people ain't doing shit. Bitch, y'all out here doing illegal activity just like niggas is. So stop that shit. Y'all ain't no motherfucking better. So you over there trying to lighten your skin and you ain't even melanated like us. You ain't even dark melanated. But you're still trying to lighten your skin. What the fuck that tell y'all bitch ass? That your hoes is fucked up in your programming in your head. The white man still got control over y'all ass too. And your bitches ain't even dark skinned like our ass. And I did learn about Cambodians being light skinned, like fair complected, but some of them, when it's summertime like how it is now, like it's almost getting the summertime and the sun out like this. One of the Cambodians that I was dealing with, his family told me they daughter get just as dark as I am when it's summertime, and she was looking like one of them very fair complected Asians with long black hair. But when it's summertime and the sun come out, and I think that's pretty cool. That's like a superpower. So I ain't hating on her. Hell no. I'm like, yeah, girl, get it. These motherfuckers want to try and tell you that you ain't worth shit when you're actually worth quite a bit. I got in trouble at Miratron for telling them that they had melanin on the stock market. They were pissed off with me because I knew that melanin was worth something. They were quite pissed off with me. That's part of the reason why I believe they fired my ass and told me that they didn't need my services anymore. That they didn't need my services anymore. How dare they? I know fake motherfuckers when I meet them. You don't have to say a word. All I have to do is stand next to you and your energy starts telling on you. Simple as that. Goodbye. Have a nice day, everyone.